Well, we're lucky to have the beautiful resource of the Conestee Nature Preserve here in the upstate, and there are some new things at the preserve. It's a Monday, so we love to have Rhonda Rawlings in the studio to ask what you know good, Rhonda. Good to see you.
Yes, it's so good to see you as well.
Yeah.
So, Jamarcus, a couple weeks ago, I had the pleasure of going out to Conestee Nature Preserve. And they have opened up a new nature playscape, which is absolutely amazing. We know that, and it's focused on children. So we know that being outside, outdoors has so many benefits for kids, mentally and socially, of course, keeping them physically active.
You know how much time I spend outside.
You spend a whole lot of time outside.
But definitely good for the young ones too, which is great. You brought a guest with you today?
I did. Josh is here with us from Conestee, and he's going to talk to us a little bit more about the pit playscape.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
The Nature Playscape is years in the making. We started this from an idea that our education director had back in 2021, inspired by something she had seen elsewhere, and it's really unique to the upstate. It's truly built into the natural landscape and gives kids an opportunity to really connect with nature in a way they might not otherwise.
And it looks really interactive and fun for the kids too, and I love the design.
Yep.
And what is the feedback you've gotten so far from kids that have taken advantage of it?
Yeah, I think that families, kids, they're having a wonderful time out there. You know, there's a lot of climbing structures, those that we intended to be climbing structures and those we didn't. We have the storyteller's chair. We have a lot of different ways for kids to build with nature using sticks, elements that we've kind of strategically placed. And then we have the creek, which is by far the most popular feature that we're hoping to have reopened very soon.
Yeah, and of course, a lot of people were very worried about you during Hurricane Helene because you guys sustained some damage. Talk a little bit about that process and rebuilding from that. You guys had to roll up your sleeves and do a lot of work to kind of get it.
Absolutely. The days after Helene were pretty jarring. We went out there were thousands of trees down. And with the help of our contractor on the playscape, as a matter of fact, we were able to open in 2 weeks. We still have a few big recovery projects left. But he was able to reuse some of that lumber, the trees that fell, in the playscape actually.
Which is a kind of a cool full circle moment to say, you know, out of something that's devastating can come out something beautiful too. And for folks who haven't been, you know, outside of the playscape, who haven't been to the Conestee Nature Preserve, talk about how special that space is for people just to walk around, run around, come look at wildlife, whatever they choose to do.
Yeah, so you know, we're just 6 miles from here in downtown Greenville, so technically still within city limits of Greenville. And we have over 14 miles of trails that kind of traverse this really unique, diverse habitats, wetlands, forest, meadows. Just a really, really great place to kind of see nature, feel like you're kind of immersed in it, see a lot of wildlife, and so close to home, and totally free to come out and enjoy.
That's what I love too, the fact that it makes it accessible for people to go out there. Rhonda, you spend a good amount of time out there?
I did. Well, I visited, I love Conestee, first of all, to walk on my own, but when I was invited to go out to the playscape, I was just, the first thing I asked Josh was, can adults come out here too?
Of course, right?
Because I think it's just a beautiful space. You can even climb up into a huge bird's nest, what is meant to be a bird's nest. So I think it's really great for children's imaginations too, and there's even like a picnic area where you can bring your own lunch. And so it's a really great thing for families to do without having to worry about spending a lot of money.
I love that. I mean, so if you're new to the area, or even if you're not and you've never been over to Conestee Nature Preserve, now is the time to go and check it out. You can always head over to their website to find out more about what they do and donate and figure out how to support them as well. ConesteePreserve.org is the website to go check out more information. Thank you guys so much.